Sup, my name is Ray for the Euro Council, and this is me and Mikey. I'm on the right, he's on the left. I'm on the SAO mat, he's on the show and jump mat, and we're both using Blue Eyes Pure. Now, before I go into the full commentary, let me just say this. We are in New York City in KT Collectibles. We have not gone to any of the locals, pretty much. So we're pretty much dueling on top of a showcase, so, because Kathy's just cool like that. Props to KT. So, we have our friend filming. We have Elvis filming. Thank you, Elvis, for filming this duel, because Greg was supposed to film it for us, but he did not show, so I had my camera with me, and we made it work. I didn't bring my iPod. Mikey's on the left side, and he's making his move. And the only thing I have to say about Mikey is he doesn't like let you respond, because it's a friendly duel, but still he just goes zoom, 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 and I'm just like, wait, I have a chain. So you're gonna see that, I believe, right here, because Azra's chain 1, Cole's chain 2, he throws them all on the board. I'm like, dude, I have response. It's MSC. And then I'm breaking it down for him. And for one of you who's wondering why did I go first, we go by bottom card because, well, apparently I cheat dice. And because I always roll a higher number than my opponent, so I don't really like to use the dice only in official duels, like tournament-wise. This is just for fun and for showing you guys that, you can, what you can do in pure. So I start drawing the trade-in, I get a Shining Angel. I gotta get over that Azra's hump, but I can't really do none right now, so I'm just gonna set the Angel and hopefully he attacks into it because it will help me win the game later. You'll see why. So he brings back the Dark Storm off the Azra's because of the Call of the Haunted fell through for him because of my well-timed MST. And the problem is, I'm not like going to make excuses throughout this duel. I may have made a misplay here or there in one of these games, but that's only because my lack of sleep is extremely strong. But yeah, see, here's a, let me go back to this. Shining Angel gets punched, Honest comes to hand, this gives me full on what I needed. Bounce the Honest, play the, I believe I'm about to play it, yes, I play the Dark Hole. And I'm just like, response? He goes, nope. So, I just play the Silver's Cry, I'm going to bring back my Blue Eyes. My Blue Eyes will attack directly for 3,000. And then I'm going to summon a Maiden, so I got the first damage in there. So move the little light point counter down. And he's going to summon a Shining Angel. I have not gone to Azra's for obvious reasons. I didn't want to do it because I wanted to set up. So at this point, I'm going to just go for the Azra's. Oh no, I'm sorry. I sacked for the Dark Storm. I'm sorry. I'm not used to doing this. He plays Forbidden Chalice. I play Silver's Cry. So I gotta time that Chalice just right. I overlay, because he thought I wanted a heavy. I overlay the Thunder End. I'm gonna use Thunder End's effect. So Shining Angel is void. And then I'm gonna punch again for another 3,000 after I call the Haunted for game. Yay! Over 9,000. That's game 1. Game 2. And we're just drawing our cards here. And if you guys want more post commentary IRL duels, because the reason is there's a lot of music in the store and we don't want to be like, Kathy, shut off the music for like a half hour while we play cards and film it, because this is not right. And I want to get, like, I'm always very, very good about it. So I'm getting the first attack here, so 3,000. That's he's down at 5 now, and I'm just going to go into the Azrai spam. That lull Azrai spam. I'm just gonna set everything, which was pretty much a mistake. I could have just set the 2, but, I was like, I'm just going to go nuts. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go nuts. Run back with Blue Eyes. I should have attacked with the Blue Eyes and just started getting a field advantage. But no, I went for another Azra's. And I should have put this one in attack mode, but no, I put it in defense mode and I end. So, I'm doing the chains, and here comes the Blue Eyes. So, yes, I was kind of smart, but I should have done the damage with the Azra's bolt in attack mode and just stolen the game. Left them at 500 and just pretty much stolen the game. But I didn't do that, so kind of my mistake. But he's got the Shining Angel here, so obviously he could still get over it. Now, if you're running number 9, you could attack directly, put in some nice damage. But he goes for White Zone, and I was like, what in the world would you go for that? We have so many better targets, and I didn't understand it at first until what he did with it. and he was extremely smart about it in this game. He's going for Bright Star. I was like, alright, I'll just let it go through, right? So, at this point, he's like, wait, it has a protection? I'm like, yeah, it's got protection. He wanted to go Black Rose, and he's like, he's like, freak! So it's kind of one of those moments that you have to remember that Ozurize has a protection built in. So, there is that. And if you look closely, you could see some of Kathy's merchandise. She's got tons of that stuff, man. She's got like everything under the sun. So I'm like, hold on. I have something. I'll chalice you. And Ricky's just like, you son of a gun. I probably could have taken the game, I think, after this exchange of battle, but I'm not fully sure. I have to rewatch it. It's kind of one of those things you're in the spur of the moment. You totally forget about everything that you should be doing. You don't do it. Either that or his Maxi play helped him out or whatnot. He plays a Silver Cry, brings back the Blue Eyes, and what does he do here? I'm trying to remember. We were talking a lot, so I'm like, come on, Mikey, time is money, man, jokingly. He goes, how much is Black Rose? I'm like, 28. So he's like, overlay, jokingly. Can't do it there, so he's going to set one and just say go. So my draw. Now, I think I could have went for another Ozurize, which would have been the smart thing to do, but I wasn't thinking. Now, if you can go for another Ozurize against Pure, that's the proper play. I should have thrown the other one in attack mode, but again, I wasn't thinking, so I would have taken the game. Would have taken the game if it wasn't for that misplay. If I went for another Ozurize, this would not have happened. He plays the Dark Hole. I have no advantage, and that was my biggest flaw and my biggest mistake. And that's how you get better at the game. You watch your own replays and you say, that was a mistake. So I take the 3,000. He draws. I think, yeah, he attacks again. Rider, I got nothing. Cards of Consequence. I'm just going to set it. He's going to end phase MST it. And I believe I can seal the duel here because he's going to put 6,000 in. There's no way I can recover. So he wins that one. Okay, game 3, 1-1. I am on the right, he's on the left. Putting this all as one video. So with both that 8,000, I'm going to set 4, summon a main, and in turn he's going to double MST. And it's going to be a interesting duel. Now the reason I didn't lance turn 1, I know a lot of my duel videos I lance turn 1 to go to Ozurize, is because I have Bright Star in hand. And you're going to see that in a second here when I go for a Star Eater play. Very basic combo, but very potent. And he's going to chain the Maxi. A little late, but that's okay. I allow it. We're friends. In a tournament setting, I wouldn't allow it. I would call a judge and be like, look, he just chained it there. You only get the one draw, so whatever. It doesn't get the search. Star Eater. Take that 19, drop to 61, and it's his go. That's the thing with Mikey and me, especially when we're on camera, we're rushing. So I'm going to allow it. Little things like that. He's deciding what to do. He doesn't want to set that Maxi, but he's going to. And I'm just going to go for the Armadeides play for days. Because regardless, he'll give me the trade-in and just give me draw power. So it's worth it. So go for the Armadeides. And I'm going to search for the Blue Eyes, flip my face down trade-in. And some of you are probably wondering, why set a trade-in? It was all baits. But if he didn't hit it, well, I was going to use it. I drew in the Cards of Consequence and a Rider, Guard of the Storm, and I drew another Cards of Consequence and a Blue Eyes, I remember that much, and Armadeides Punch, and he's going to late time Lance. We're not lagging, I'm just being honest, he's going to late time Lance, which is perfectly fine by me, which, even with this, he takes 3,700, if we count the Lance. If we don't count the Lance, it's 800 more, and he has nothing, he scoops. That's it, thanks for watching, I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, I'll see you next video, peace.